Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Orina. A group of Ukrainians gathered at the Panjim church premises and demanded for immediate cessation of war in Ukraine. Teary-eyed Ukrainians hugged each other and called for peace. Ukrainians have chosen democracy, which is not acceptable to Russia, they said. They expressed fear about safety of their loved ones. They demanded help from the Indian government to extend their passport and give refugee status to them now that they may not be able to go back.
Democracy. This is not war against oil or money. This is just in 21st century we have war against democracy because Ukraine choose different way. Ukraine choose another way that is not acceptable with Russian or Soviet Union government.
Now,
who can be safe in Ukraine? Now nobody can be safe. We every minute catching different messages where battle finish, where battle start. Nowhere now peace in Ukraine. Even in Lviv and Ivano-Frankivsk, these regions are totally western regions. We never expect anything there. Now nobody is safe and we just keep updating and keep just hands for Ukraine.
So people who got stuck here and who cannot come back, they request if Indian government can support them with extending visa. Whoever does not have place even to come back, they don't have home anymore, to give refugee status and to help in any possible way. Because there are many Ukrainians who went and they couldn't come back now. Because this air is closed and also some of them don't have where to come back.
Story by William Rodriguez for Herald TV.
The 4-day Goa Carnival breaks out in Goa on Saturday and will continue till Tuesday. Despite the government blowing up big on tourism roadshows in India and abroad, most of the domestic tourists who are in Goa do not know about Carnival even as Fat Saturday is at our doorsteps. Most of the tourists would have loved to stay on and partake in the fun and frolic. However, some will leave Goa on Friday due to pre-scheduled itinerary.
26 Feb को एक कार्निवल होने वाला है, क्या आप उनके बारे में जानते हो?
no, I don't know anything about it.
Do you know about the upcoming carnival which is on 26 Feb?
Didn't know about the timings as such, but I know that February month is for the carnival month as such, and I do understand that it's a very vibrant festival. And when I was studying in Goa, at that time I had visited once or twice. It's really lovely, very colorful, very vibrant, and it would definitely show the culture of Portuguese and Goa, or the blend of both. So that would be the definition of Viva Carnival for that matter.
So do you know about the upcoming carnival on 26 February?
Yeah, we know.
Okay, so will you be attending it now that you know about it?
Maybe I would have shift my dates. अगर मुझे पता होता तो मैं 26th को ही आता गोवा पे और वहाँ से मेरी टूर स्टार्ट करता, पर मुझे पता ही नहीं है. So I won't be able to make it out.
Okay, so now that you know about it, are you planning to, attend that carnival?
No, ma'am. No, we are not going to plan.
So how long are you here in Goa?
Actually, we were supposed to leave by tonight. But since we are informed about tomorrow's festival, we'll stay.
So will you be attending that?
Definitely, for sure.
So,
Not so much about it, but have never get the chance to attend it.
so now that you know there will be a carnival tomorrow, will you be attending it?
No. Actually, we have a booking at North Goa, so we are going tonight.
The Arambol Beach Carnival on Thursday, the day Russia invaded Ukraine, sent out a strong message to the world to make peace and love, not war.
Arambol Beach Carnival on Thursday, the day Russia invaded Ukraine, sent out a strong message to the world dwellers to make peace and love, not war. Locals, domestic and foreign tourists joined hands to celebrate the beach carnival, the theme being Be Wise and Stop Pesticides. But messages of peace dominated. The colorful carnival procession was taken along the coast of revelers, dancing to the beats of drums, accompanied by the music.
I've had the very wonderful good luck to organize the carnival, and I'm going to read something to you. The Art of Carnival 2022 is bringing to public awareness the use of pesticides in farming. I need my glasses. The use of pesticides is the cause of the drastic reduction in the population of pollinators, the bees and insects. Pollinators are essential to plants to produce food. I still need my glasses.
Can I make a picture of you?
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
So we are using our art to make a spotlight on this situation. So we have also made a hashtag, and the hashtag is Be Wise, Stop Pesticides. It's the pesticides that are killing the bees. The bees are vital to our planet. Hashtag Be Wise, Stop Pesticides.
You have been organizing for many years the carnival. So what prompted you to start the event?
What brought me to the start of the event is the amount of joy that I feel, not only amongst myself.
As the COVID pandemic recedes temporarily, Vasco will hold the Carnival Parade on 28th February. The 4-day-long festival will be observed in different places of the state, starting from Panjim on 26 February, then Marga on 27 February, Vasco on 28 February, and Mapsa 1st March. Vasco Carnival Committee has taken measures to curtail the COVID spread during the carnival. Float performers will have to wear masks at all times except while performing. Thermal screening to be done at various points, and sanitizers will be provided to all participants.
People come for viewing these programs. We have kept the chairs on at sufficient distance so that there is no contact between the people sitting. Secondly, we are also trying to insist that every alternate chair is occupied. That is also there. Then public should, of course, now they are aware. Public should take their own care.
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Farmers from Kasarwani village protested demanding that the government should stop the work of pump house project presently ongoing on the river bank at Bailpar. Farmers threatened to sit at the site until the work is stopped, failing which they will continue their protest outside Kasarwani village Panchayat.
आज ही जी स्कीम हांगासर करता गोवा सरकार ह्या बैलपार बंधाऱ्याचेर आमचे गेली 50 वर्षे भाऊसाहेब बांदोडकरान आमकां हो बंधारो बांदून उदक दिल्ले आणि ते उदक दिवन आमकां इरिगेशन डिपार्टमेंटासून पंप हाऊस बांदून आमकां सगळे शेती उत्पन्न करून दिले. आमी 50 वर्षां गेली उत्पन्न घेत आसा आणि आज ही स्कीम येयली आणि हे सांगतात की आमकां हे पाणी 15 MLD पाणी जाय म्हणून. तेन्ना आमकां विश्वासान एकाय शेतकऱ्याक घेवंक ना की हे बाबा बंधाऱ्यातले पाणी आमी दिवंक शकता काय म्हणून तुमकां सफिशियंट उदक पावता काय ना गरजेचे पाणी आसा काय ना हे आमकां एकाय शेतकऱ्याक विचारले ना विश्वासान घेतले ना. आणि आज हे पाणी जर तर हे उदकाचे घेतले आतां सपोज कळण्याक उदक आडयतात म्हणटा हंसापुरा तेंच्या इरिगेशन स्किमीक जाय त्या शिवाय वॉटर सप्लाय आमची चांदेर प्रोजेक्ट आसा तेका पाणी जाय आणि त्याच्या सकयल जे पाणी थोडेसे फार येतले ते हे 15 MLD पाणी घेऊन उदक आमच्या तिलारी कॅनलात घालतले म्हणटा. आणि आमी आतां 50 वर्षां केल्ले उत्पन्न कितें करपाचें. आज ही 50 वर्षां उत्पन्न केल्ले उत्पन्न जे हे उदक जर ना जाल्यार ते मरोन वयतले. जे उदक सकयल कितले मेळटे ते उदक ते ओडून घेतले आणि आमची 50 वर्षांची जी आसा ती सगळी शेती भाती नश्ट जावन आमच्या भुरग्या बाळांचे सामके हाल जावन वयतले. तेन्ना आमी एक रिक्वेस्ट करता की गोवा सरकारान हेतून लक्ष घालूचो आणि ही जी स्कीम आसा ही स्कीम आमच्या शेतकऱ्या खातीरच दवरपाची आणि हे जे उदक आसा ते तेंनी खंयसर दुसऱ्यान अवेलेबल करून दिवपाचें तेंकां. आमचें ऑब्जेक्शन ना हे स्किमीचेर की ही स्कीम बंदच घाला म्हणून तेंच्यान दुसरे खंयसून उदक हाडूचें ते स्किमीक दिवचें आनी ते घालूचें. पण आमच्या बंधाऱ्यांतलो एक थेंब उदक घेवपाचें ना. कारण हो बंधारो भाऊसाहेब बांदोडकरान बांदून आमकां शेतकऱ्यांक करून दिल्लो आसलो आणि त्या शेतीचेर आमी आज आमची उदरनिर्वाह करता. आमच्या गांवांत तशें कोण गव्हर्मेंट सर्वंट ना की आपण बाबा सरकारी हेतून कितें तरी आपल्या भुरग्या बाळांचे हे कर. आमची गेली आमचे पूर्वज आणि आमी ह्या बंधाऱ्याचेरच पाणयाचेर अवलंबून रावन ही शेती भाती केल्ली आसा. तर परत मी एकदा सरकाराक विनंती करता की ही सरकारान ही स्कीम दुसरे कडेन खंय व्हरची किंवा तांकां उदक दुसरें हाडून दिवचें आणि आमचें उदक आसा तें तशेंच दवरपाचें.
नमस्कार. आयज आमी बैलपार ह्या गांवांत आसा आणि माझ्या फाटल्यान तुम्ही पळयतात की बंधारो जो पयलीं भाऊसाहेब बांदोडकराच्या काळान बांदलेलो तो आयज मोडलो आणि हांगा रिजर्व टँक व्हडली कन्स्ट्रक्ट करतात. कोणा खातीर करतात, कित्या खातीर करतात हे जर विचारले जाल्यार ते सांगता फुडल्या 5 वर्सांची 10 वर्सांची आमी प्रयोजन करता म्हणून. आता हांगा 30 MLDचो प्रोजेक्ट चांदेला जाता, 15 MLDचो प्रोजेक्ट ऑलरेडी आसा एक्झिस्टन आणि 15 MLDचो प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट जातलो. हांव गेले 2 म्हयने लोकांक तेच सांगत आसा की ह्या वेळाचेर आमकां नियोजन करपाक जाय पेडण्याचें व्यवस्थीत रित्या, पाणयाचें जावं लायटीचें जावं सगळ्या रित्या. पूण हाजें डिस्ट्रक्शन जें आसा हें ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट केल्लें आसा ह्या सरकारान. आता ही रिजर्व टँक बांदता कित्या खातीर की हे उदक आसा तें मोपा व्हरच्या खातीर. आतां मोपाक कितकें उदक म्हणून व्हरतले आनी तांकां सगळें उदक दिवन आमच्या लोकांक, आमच्या कुळाघरांतल्या शेतकऱ्यांक उदक खंयचें आसतलें हेजेर सरकार मातूय करिना, विचार करिना. जे ग्रामस्थ आता विरोध करता, ज्या पंचायतीन सुद्धा नोटीस काढल्या तेका की काम बंद करा म्हणून, तरी पंचायतीक सुद्धा वालोर ना. सो हेच्या वयल्यान अशें कळटा की पंचायतीक ह्यान फुडें खंयचोच अधिकार नसतलो. तो पंचायतीक ज्या अर्थ अधिकार ना त्या अर्थी ग्रामस्थांकय नसतलो. म्हणजे कितें करप आमी?
Story by Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
The December 2021 and January 2022 salaries of the Murmugaon Municipal Council staff have not been paid. MMC Chairperson Damodar Kaskar said that since the staff was deployed on election duty, revenue collection could not be done. A proposal has been put before a bank for payment of staff salaries at the end of February, he stated.
म्युनिसिपालिटीचो पेमेंट जावंक ना ही खरी खबर आहा. म्हटल्यार पेमेंट 2 म्हयने जावंक ना. आमी डिसेंबराचो पेमेंट दिल्लो आहा, जानेवारीचो उरला आनी दुसरो म्हयनो म्हटल्यार आतां रोखडोच फेब्रुवारी लागला. पेमेंट उरलो हेचें कारण म्हटल्यार आमकां मेन म्हटल्यार इनकम येवपाचो खूब कमी जाला. कारण आहा तेका इलेक्शनाच्या निमतान आमचे JE आमचे स्टाफ सगळे चडशे जाण इलेक्शन ड्युटेक लागून इलेक्शनाच्या कामाक लागून बिजी उरले आनी आमकां तेका लागून आमचो जो प्रोसेस आहा इनकम येवपाचो तो मातसो कमी जाला. आमकां एज अ म्युनिसिपालिटी चेअरपर्सन म्हणून जावं आमचो CO आमी खूब आमच्या भाशेन ट्राय करता की आमचे जे कामगार आहा तांकां पेमेंट मेळपाक जाय आनी आमी भरपूर ट्राय केला की बाबा तो खंयच्यान तरी मेळोन तांकां दिवपाक जाय. कारण सगळे जाण काम करता की म्हयन्याच्या एंडाक ना बिगनिंगेक तांकां पेमेंट मेळपाक जाय. आमी तेका लागून आमी एक हें केला बँके कडेन एक प्रपोजल घातलेलो आहा तो हेका लागून पेमेंटाक लागून. तो प्रपोजल पास जाल्या उपरांत आमी जानेवारी फेब्रुवारी 2 म्हयन्याचो पेमेंट एक फावटीन दिवपाक शकता अशें घातलेलें आहा. बँकेची कंप्लीट केल्ली आहा आनी ते आमी एप्रुवलाक लागून DMA कडेन धाडल्या. DMA कडेन धाडलेले आहा. DMAचे एप्रुवल मेळ्ळ्या उपरांत रोखडेच बँकेक दिल्या उपरांत ते दिवपाक रेडी आहा आमकां. ते दिल्या उपरांत आमी पेमेंट इश्यू करतले.
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Fishermen in Goa say that after the Major Ports Authority bill was passed, their livelihood is at risk. We will meet Murmugaon Port Authority along with the fishing community stakeholders as there is uncertainty on jetties in Goa after the Major Port Authority Act was passed. The MPA has become more powerful than the state government and Goa government will not be in a position to address our issues anymore. Goa Fishing Boat Owners Association President Jose Philip D'Souza said on Friday.
हिंगा एक अमित शाह पयलो म्हाका दिसता हांगा येवन गेलो BJPचे लिडर हे सेंट्रलाचे येवन गेले फावंडेशनूय थिंगा गायलेले आतां फावंडेशन घालून BJPचे लिडर येवन हे फावंडेशन गायलेले तो फावंडेशनाचो तो फातर देखून हांवें पळयलो ना कांयच ना हो कितें केलो हो प्रोजेक्ट खंय पावलो तेजेरूय कांय खबर ना पूण फायनली आमच्या फिशरमॅनाचे वो रांपोणकारांचे वो आमच्या बोटकारांचे कितें जातलें तें म्हाका कांय खबर ना पूण फायनली हो प्रोजेक्ट आयज आमकां तेणी इतलें दाखयलेलें लायक फिशींग जेटी न्हू वी आर गोइंग टू गिव यू अ फिशींग हार्बर विथ ऑल द फॅसिलिटीज ऑन अ फिशींग हार्बर हेजेर सो हो आमगे वर्ल्ड क्लास एक प्रोजेक्ट करून तेणी एक उतर दिल्लें BJPच्या लिडरांनी उतर दिल्लें पण फायनली हे सगळे आमच्या कंट्रोलांतले हातींतले काडून घेवन आयज एक ऑथॉरिटी करून आयज बसलेले आहा MPD आतां फायनली फिशरमॅनाचे वो आमचे बोटकारांचे वो ट्रेडिशनल फिशरमॅनाचे लायक स्टेक होल्डरांचे आयज एक कितें जातलें तें कांयच खबर ना पूण फायनली डेफिनेटली आमी एक डिसिजन घेयला वचून तो प्रोजेक्ट आमकां हो फिशींग हार्बर द वर्ल्ड क्लास एक फिशींग हार्बर करून दिता म्हणून सांगलो तेजेर आमी वचून आमी बारकाई काडटले चोयतले विचारतले इमिजिएटली हांव MPD कडेन आतां फायनली कितें आसा जे सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटान ह्या पार्लमेंटान तर केलां जाल्यार फायनली आयज आमी अंडर तेंच्या मसी उरले अशें काय आमी तेंच्या कंट्रोलाचे उरले काय वेदर आमी हें फॉर हो मुवमेंट करून आमचें कितें बरें जातलें काय हें म्हाका कांय दिसती पडना पण फायनली इतले देखून बोबाट मारून जे आमच्या गोंयच्या भाव भयणांनी बोबाट मारून दीस रात आयज टायम हे करून फायदो कसलोच जालोलो दिसती पडना आयज आमकां गोंयकारांक ज्यो स्टेक होल्डरांक गोंयच्या भाव भयणांक आयज ह्या गव्हर्मेंटान आमकां फटयलें.
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Villagers of Kesarwal have warned that they will hold a massive protest if the issue of garbage dumping and burning is not resolved soon. Several residents from Kesarwal have expressed their concerns over dumping and burning of industrial waste on Comunidad land in Kesarwal. They've demanded the authorities and the Panchayat act immediately and put a stop to this menace.
लास्ट 2-3 वर्सां पयलीं सेम जो आयज हांगा स्क्रॅप जे कितें हाडून घातला सेम टायम 2-3 वर्सां पयलीं सेम जाल्लें आनी तेन्ना आमी फायर ब्रिगेड तिकडून हाडून आमकां तो इतलो उजो जातालो तो आमी पालयल्लो आनी आतां सेम हांगासर कितलो डंप केल्लो आसा म्हाका दिसता हे हुंयच्या टायमार येता रातच्या टायमार चडशें म्हाका जावपाक शकता कित्याक हे दिसाचें जावपाक शकना तेका लागून हांव म्हणटा आमचे जे पंचायत आसा आनी आमचे प्रेजेंट केलोसी कोमुनिदाद कमिटी आसा ताणें जाता तितले बेगीन हाचेर उपाव काडपाक जाय कित्याक हें हो जो उजो घातला ते आमचे रेजिडेंट जे केलोसी जे लोक आसा तांकां भरपूर इफेक्ट जाता आनी हांव मागता आमचे केलोसी कोमुनिदाद कमिटी तशेंच केलोसी पंचायत आनी एकठांय येवन आमी सगळे एकठांय येवन हे हाचेर कितेंय जर उपाव काडपाक जाय.
जेन्ना हांव सरपंच आसलो तेन्ना आमी फायर ब्रिगेड हाडून सगळें बंद केल्लें पूण आतां हें चोयलें जाल्यार हें आयचें न्हू म्हाका दिसता एक दोन वर्सां पयलीं आसतलें ताका लागून हांव कितें म्हणटा हें जें उजो घालता तो बंद करचो आनी आमची ऑथॉरिटी कन्सर्न ऑथॉरिटी आहा तेणी हाचेर कितें म्हणून उपाय घेवचो.
15 days एक्चुली चड जाला प्रॉब्लम हो प्रॉब्लम एक्चुली 2 वर्सां पयलीं सुद्दां फाटीं आमी फायर ब्रिगेड हाडलो इट वॉज अनकंट्रोलेबल इतलो जाल्लो उजो कंट्रोलूच करपाक येना आमचे कडेन सो फायर ब्रिगेड हाडलो सगळे आमी लोकल्स आयले हांगा पयले कितें प्रॉब्लम आसा ते फायर ब्रिगेडान तेन्ना सॉर्ट आवट केलो आनी कंपनी सुद्दां फायंड आवट केली ट्राय केली फायंड आवट करपाक खंय आसा कितें आसा पूण आफ्टर 2 years परत आतां सेम इशू फ्युम्स येता सद्दां रातचे चडशे आफ्टर 11 o'clock हो जो फ्युम्स स्मेल आसा फावल स्मेल इतलो जाल्लो आसा सफोकेशन जाता आमकां रातचे भुरगे आसा धाकटे भुरगे जाणटे लोक आसा सांगले तशें रातचे व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट जाता आनी आमकां सफोकेशन जाता आनी अशें जाल्लें ना आमकां कितें मागणें आसा पंचायतीक सुद्दां रिक्वेस्ट केल्ली आसा आमी मातशें सोल्युशन इमिजिएट मातसो हेजेर एक्शन घेया वी डोंट वॉन्ट दीस टू बी अ डंपिंग एरिया जातलो गार्बेज झोन जातलो आनी इट वील बिकम वर्स्ट हो एक्चुअली कम्युनिटात लँड आनी क्लीन दवरपा जाय पंचायती कडेन एक्शन इमिजिएटली घे म्हणून ती रिक्वेस्ट आसा.
केन्ना केल्ले रिक्वेस्ट तुमी?
आमी रिक्वेस्ट ऑलरेडी एक्चुअली पंचायत इनवॉल्ड आसा. आमी खूब फाटी तांकां हांगा यो म्हणून सांगलें प्रॅक्टीस. तांकां खबर सुद्दां आसा की हांगा इशू चालू आसा म्हणून.
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
On Friday, locals and panchayat officials objected to garbage being dumped along the roadside near Olauli village. Locals allege that outsiders are coming and dumping garbage at Olauli Pomurpa area. Meanwhile, panchayat member Swapnil Chodankar said the time has come to install CCTV cameras and take strict action.
आज मुद्दाम करून हांगा येयला. हे तुमी पळयतात पळय गार्बेज, ही गार्बेज आमची लोकल्सांची न्हू. ही गार्बेज भायरसून कोण तरी हांगा ब्लॅक स्पॉट करून दवरला. आमी रातचे रावले, सकाळचे फातोडेर रावले तांकां पळोवपाक, पूण आमकां जमलें ना. केन्ना तरी मध्यान येवन ते उडयतात आनी चल्ले. थ्रू पंचायत आमी 2-3 फावटी कलेक्ट केले, पूण एवरी टायम कलेक्ट करपाकूय आमकां पॉसिबल ना. आमी एवरी वीक ड्राय वेस्ट कलेक्ट करता. खंयच्याच आमच्या वाड्यार तुमकां ड्राय अशी वेस्ट खंय पडलेली दिसना. इतले नितळ आमी आमचे वाठार दवरता. तरी आसतना आमकां खूब दूख भोगता. भायले गांवचे येवन हांगा उडयतात. थंय जंय मग पळयतात तुमी सगळे कडेन गार्बेज जाल्ली आसा. हांव मागता रिक्वेस्ट करता, कोण उडयता ते मातशें तुमी जाय जाल्यार एक गार्बेज आमचें सेक्शन आहा पंचायती कडेन, थंय तरी दवरा व्हरोन बरें जातलें. हांगा फुटोन किडे सोरोप बिरोप भोंवता. थंय आमचे शेजाऱ्याचे घरां आसा ती म्हाका सदांच सांगता, स्वप्नील आमी कितें तरी करया. आतां नाजाल्यार म्हाका थ्रू दुसरे स्टेप घेवचे पडटले. नाल्यार एक CCTV तरी एक स्पॉन्सर घेवन लावचो पडटलो, हांगा बोर्ड मारचो पडटलो. आनी तुमकां खबर आसा कोण पळय हें करता तुमी मातशें लक्षान दवरा. तुमकां हे पेनल्टी भरपूर
हे पळय कचरो पळय सगळो उडयतात ते आमचे हे गांवचे न्हू. हे भायर तान घेवन येतात आनी हांगा उडयतात आनी चल्ले म्हापसा कडेन वचूंक जाय पळय ते. पंचायत आमचो कलेक्ट करता हे कचरो एवरी वीक, बट स्टील एवरी डे म्हणल्या भशेन हे कचरो जाता आनी ताका लागून मातसो हें करपाचें.
Well, FC Goa have already learnt that they aren't making it to the playoffs this ISL season. They will play for pride in the next 2 matches in hand. They will clash against the former champions of ISL and rival Mumbai City FC on Saturday at Bamboli Stadium. Meanwhile, Mumbai City FC will be focused on winning with a good scoreline and book their spot in this ISL season playoffs. The Islanders are left with 3 matches to play, where all the 3 are crucial to make it to the top.
Well, the gods of FC Goa have already learned that they are not making it to the playoffs this season. The Mumbai City FC, the Islanders, are all set and focused to defeat the Gors and to seal their place in the playoffs. The focus is to give and win a good score line and book their spot in the ISL season playoffs, says the head coach. At the moment, the Islanders are left with only 3 matches, while the Gors are left with 2 matches. Here are the highlights.
It is always difficult to in these types of circumstances when you have nothing to play. But this is, to be honest, this is from an external point of view. If you see from an internal point of view, where each player's performance, it is very important. It is very important for the club to keep going, to keep playing the way how we have always been playing, to keep fighting, whether we have something at stake or not, and to keep working. And from the players' point of view, it is important for them, because if I tell you the brutal truth, then it is important for them to keep themselves motivated, because it is their profession. This is what they have chosen. This is what we have chosen to be, in this throughout their life. And some of them, not most of them, are running out of contracts. To be honest, it's important for them to to play for themselves, to play for the club, and to play for the profession that they have chosen. It's difficult, I'll tell you, but it is important for the players and for the coaching staff as well to keep themselves motivated, thinking in the notion that
we have to play for the team, for the fans, for ourselves, because our contract for many players, like foreign players, our contract is finished in 1 month, more or less. That's all. We have to play. We have to play good for ourselves, for our staff, for our teammates, for our fans. Difficult situation, but we have to play. And then when the season is over, we will see what happened, because the season continue until the last 2 games, and we will see. It was a very difficult season from the beginning, because another bubble. We started the season with 3 losses in a row, playing good. I think the only game we played so bad and the opponent team was better than us was the first game against Mumbai. And starting the season with 3 losses in a row. Then we won 2 games and 1 draw against Hyderabad, and then the coach decided to go to other team. We don't know what happened. Then when we are with different coach, with Derek, and we start, I think, in a very good way with 2 draws, 1 lose and 1 win. And then the COVID start for all the team, and for us was crazy, and continue with COVID, and it was difficult.
And I've spoken all along about making sure we took momentum into the final part of the season, and that's something we feel that we certainly have now. That's put us in a good position, firstly on the table, and secondly going into the next game against Goa. We have 3 left, but same as I said to you before the last one, it's very much just focusing on Goa and what's in front of our faces, because they'll be a very tough side. They've played some fantastic football all season. So we need to be set up and prepared for that. But again, we've come good in the last couple of weeks as well, and we need to make sure that we continue getting the results and the performances that we want, that puts us in a stronger position to finish off the season where we want. We know they're a team that likes possession. We've played them at the start of the season, and that generally hasn't changed. They've always been a club that want a lot of the ball, but we need to be smart about how we set up to press that, as we did in the first game. And then we need to make sure that we put our own stamp on our game. We're a team that also likes to have the ball. We're a team that likes to play in certain areas of the pitch, and we're a team that likes to create our own chances. So we'll look to set up as well as we can to counter that, and then we'll make sure that our playing style is as we want to create our own chances.
Well, that's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.